halfway through the race. The pack is still compact. No one seems to be pulling away.
Yes, Bob. The leaders are unable to create space. It's very competitive.
For those joining us behind the screen, this is a qualifier for a real... Some drivers are leaving after a quick pit stop. They'll now have to make up for the time they lost and catch up with the pack.
That's right. But it's a good call at this stage of the race. The grip from these fresh tires should last them until the finish. And fuel shouldn't be a problem with a good drafting strategy.
Sean, my friend, let's define what drafting is for our new viewers.
Of course, Bob. When a driver is in line with the car in front of them and close enough, both can generate a speed gain. It's simple science. The car in front blocks the movement of the air, creating a low-pressure zone behind it. The low-pressure air creates a vacuum that pulls the car behind it forward while reducing the aerodynamic drag of the car in front. This way, both can go 3 to 5 miles an hour faster.
It's like having one race car, but two engines.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I see a contestant who's favoring bulk strategy over aerodynamic gain.
Right. This Jimmy Wolf is determined. It'll do him good.
Pretty well here, driver. Keep up this pace, and statistically, there's a low chance that this race will slip away from us.
Sean. Looks like that rookie Mustang is well on his way to winning.
I don't know, Bob. I have a feeling Iowa Jim isn't done yet.
Man, oh man, does this driver owe Iowa Jim money or something? It's rare to see young competitors this aggressive. Oh my! Jimmy Wolf sends the Mustang into the wall.
My goodness.
Right before the finish line.
Believe it there, Chief Friend.
Let's take another look at what just happened. Oh, there's no way that wasn't intentional. Unbelievable!
Whoa, what a finish!
Yeah!
That's the harsh reality of this sport. You've got to be a wolf like Jimmy if you want to make it. The game ends here for this rookie.
Driver. Must be there. I don't see Mr. Henson, but he can't be far away.
Damn it! Can you hear me, pal? I never thought you'd come. What are you made of? Enough time wasted. Let's see how you fare on my track, buddy. But you ain't driving that dang next-gen ultra-what-you-call-it car. Here we ride wild horses. Yep, my good old Thunderbolt. That's what you need. The road to becoming a NASCAR driver is long. Very long. You think you got the stamina? Show me. The old Miracle may not have sat his butt in a race car for a long while, but I still got a thing or two to teach you. First lesson, we don't crash, or at least, we try not to. This road is a mess. Picture these obstacles as cars to avoid at a very high speed. I'm not saying that a few bumps ain't welcome. This is NASCAR. But you're not driving a damn tank. So don't take too much damage. Lesson 2, mind your grip or it will drop very fast. You need to work on your trajectory to avoid braking like a madman or running off the road. Third lap soon. How's your fuel looking? Pit is on your left. You best slow down some if you don't want to miss it. switch tires and fuel. Keep an eye on these 3 gauges to know when to hit the pit. It's called strategy, buddy. Every NASCAR driver needs a good one. That and a good mutual insurance company. Yep, that comes in handy too. The trajectory, pal. Keep that dang trajectory. Take the tightest turn as close to the inside as possible. Focus, my friend. Homemade track ain't no speedway, but it's perfect for learning the hard way. I won this plot of land playing poker against some dock workers. Good man, those dock workers, but they do cheat some. Only 3 more laps. You're doing pretty good. But how about you really speed up? Come on, friend. Lucky for you, you're driving my Thunderbolt number 61. And she's the best there is. I can't even count the number of 500-mile races she's done in her time. She's old, but ain't no damn chance she'll lick it down. Nope. She ain't like these modern so-called sports cars. Most of them ain't worth a damn, you ask me. didn't see it coming. Crossing the line, saving fuel, saving tire. You almost impressed me. Great job. Buddy, get back on track. You don't enter the rodeo if you can't even straddle a calf.
Let's go back.
Okay, you got the basics, you should be fine. That is, if by some chance you find yourself in a Nascar race without a single damn opponent. What you hear, pal, is the sound of the cavalry. And they're coming for you. These guys want what you want. Show me you want it more, and you might be part of my team. For a drink together afterwards if you like. I know a watering hole near this godforsaken place where they serve pretty decent beer. As long as you like the taste of old whale piss. But right now you're race destination to be the main driver for Team Henson, and there's only one spot for that position. So let's go racing, boys! Gentlemen, it would be wise to take a look at your fuel gauge. Slipping like you're driving on ice. They probably want to become figure skating champions, doing pirouettes or some such. Not on my track. Come back to the pit. boys. Danger can come from anywhere in NASCAR. For me, danger struck at 77 in Dayton, and I had to face my old teammate, that old bastard Sinclair. Anyway, watch your backs. Don't give up. Team now. Stay put. I'll ring you soon. to the city, buddy. This NASCAR Motorfest Tour is organizing a new qualifying round for its tournament. And driver 61 from Team Hanson will be on the starting grid.
What great news!
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring the Thunderbolt by on a truck. She's an older lady, so it pays to pamper her some before a race like this. We'll be waiting for you there. Get your second chance, buddy. Don't be late. Damn, got another telemarketer at my door. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. See you, fellas.
Here we go again, but this time as a team. Them alive, driver! Oops. I believe the competition is getting to me a little. The NASCAR spirit, I suppose.
Hello, Honolulu, and welcome to the broadcast of the final qualifying round for the NASCAR Motorfest Tour Tournament.
Whoa, colossal stakes here, Bob. All these guys dream of becoming professional drivers, but it's time to stop dreaming if they want to make it to speed paradise.
Amen to that. And some came with very serious intentions, like driver 61, who is trying to qualify for the second time.
I admire these stubborn people, but sometimes, Bob, we're just not cut out for this sport. Although I've got to admit, I'm very curious about his choice of team.
You're talking, of course, about Roy the Miracle Henson, the former NASCAR driver who is the new crew chief for Car 61.
Oh, wow, that guy was a rock star. Undoubtedly the greatest hope of the 1970s, before unfortunately being struck down in his prime by the sport. It's incredible seeing him come back to the world of NASCAR.
That's right, Sean. So let's wish him a glorious comeback.
This is your moment, buddy, so stay focused and above all, drive smart.
The green flag is in the air, and we are racing in a purely urban race here in Hawaii. The green flag is in the air, and we are racing in a purely urban race here in Hawaii. This is the first time Honolulu is hosting NASCAR, and the track is very interesting.
Despite these 8 corners, this circuit is designed for speed. 2 very long straights will encourage these drivers to keep their foot on the gas. But that is where they've got to be careful. Each of these straights leads into a very punitive bend.
So, you're advocating measured acceleration?
Good heavens, no. I want what everyone else wants. Speed and drama.
Sean, you're a man of civil desire.
Everything okay, pal? If you negotiate it well, you won't need to slow down in the next 2 corners. Turn right, then left. Stay inside the corners, then accelerate. And the ammo.
It's pit time for Team Henson.
It's far from over. Now speed up. champ in the making.
Henson's driver has good pacing and is basically entering the second half of the race.
Roy Miracle Henson is back in the game as crew chief, and I can't believe it. I had a poster of this guy in my room when I was a kid.
Yeah, that doesn't make us any younger. Wasn't it at a race in Talladega in 1977 that earned him the nickname Miracle?
And that's right. It was his own teammate, Bert Sinclair, who crashed into him on the penultimate lap. Roy rolled over 8 times, and believe it or not, the old guy drove away unscathed to finish the race.
8 rolls? Oh, how do you expect the audience to believe that, my friend?
Racing cars were tough as nails back then, Bob. Roy and his car survived, but his hopes for the title did not. He finished too low in the standings. For Roy, that race was a miracle and a nightmare, a real setback.
Well, let's hope that 61 will see a better ending today.
That remains to be seen.
All right, kid, back to business.
Nicely done.
That's right, boy. New sheriff in town. Team's ready.
'61 is fresh out of the pit.
know you'll give everything. You're in the last lap.
And back in the game.
Nicely done.
Racing.
And Team Henson has a date at the Cajo Alave Speedway. 61 is the last driver to qualify for the big tournament. What a comeback!
Has happened. Well done, driver. This is a milestone in your quest to become a real NASCAR driver. Though it's only the beginning. The real competition starts now. Has been pretty good so far, but the drivers you'll be facing in the tournament are in a whole different league. Trackhouse, Hendrick Motorsports, RFK Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing, Tim Penske, RCR. All these teams compete in the Cup Series. They're the cream of the crop. Is ready. He's coming to meet us at the Cajo Alave Speedway. So let's go meet him. By the way, expect a little surprise. You're done with Mr. Henson's old Thunderbolt. You're ready to drive your next-gen Mustang again, but all dressed up for the occasion. You're going to love it.
You on your way, buddy? Well, no Thunderbolt for the big league, but I got new stickers to represent the team. Pretty proud of myself for negotiating this deal with Nichols Pickles. I love their dill pickles.
What was that?
What the hell's going on?
Someone is trying to bump into us. I'm trying to reach them.
This moron's gonna ruin the paint job.
Hey, sorry, friend. I didn't see you there.
Sounds like an obvious lie.
Oh, wait, you're the one who crashed into the wall during the qualifying race, right? Yeah, it's you. Remember me?
Driver, this man is Jimmy Wolf. He pushed you into the wall back then.
Oh, come on. Water under the bridge. But I'm glad to see you're back and... Woo! On Team Henson? I didn't even know that old guy was still alive.
What did that young dumbass fence postmaster say? He's about to get my size 12 pulled up his ass.
I didn't understand a word, CC Top. Well, 6-1, the tournament hasn't started, and I'm not fully awake yet. I need a little stimulation. What about a little challenge? First to reach the starting grid inside the speedway? Come on, it'll be fun. Just try not to drive too close to the wall.
That idiot reminds me of that son of a gun Sinclair. Teach him a lesson.
Normally, I would say not to rise to this kind of provocation. But let's kick his ass.
Car 6-1. I'm an Omni guy now. These guys are rich, like loaded. And you got the old geezer. Man, I always feel bad for the little ones. Lucky this time, but don't get any ideas. It won't.
Signing out. stake here. You're competing in the first quarterfinal of the tournament in a packed stadium with people from all over the US. No pressure. Well, maybe a little. After all, pressure is part of the game.
And welcome to our coverage of NASCAR here in Hawaii. The very first race of what promises to be an epic tournament, just the way we like it. And now, Sean, how about a quick recap of what's coming in the competition?
32 drivers will compete in 4 quarterfinals, with the top 16 qualifying for the semifinals. Only then will we know which 8 drivers will reach the finale.
Simple and efficient. And things here are going fast, friends. The first quarterfinal is about to start.
It's showtime! Everybody ready? Set! Go!
And we're off for the first race under the beautiful Hawaiian sun. What a way to start the competition. It's a good start for Kyle Larson from the pole position. With Byron in car 24, we've got 2 Hendrick Motorsports drivers in this quarterfinal.
We know how well this team performs. It's the most successful in NASCAR history, with over 300 victories and 19 titles. And believe you me, they are not here to mess those numbers up.
Yeah, that rookie's not here just to get pushed around. He's here to get some of his own back.
Brake as little as possible, son. Focus on speed and trajectories and corners for the first laps. Let's find our pace, buddy.
We just heard Roy Henson, Team Henson's crew chief, giving advice to his driver. Oval tracks are different from road circuits. There are far fewer speed changes and braking maneuvers, but you need to know how to manage constant high speeds and drafting. Not easy for a rookie. But 61 has made it this far and seems determined.
You know how much I like Roy Henson, but honestly, I'm afraid his driver lacks a bit of experience at this level of the game. There won't be any miracles this time.
Oh, really? Well, I can see him making it to the final. I would bet my new fishing boat on it.
Bet accepted.
Hey, that was a figure of speech, Sean.
Too late.
Come on, don't be a child.
I remember a much younger, bolder Bob that would never back out. So what now, old man? Are you a man or a mouse?
Good heavens, you're putting me at risk with my Giselle. She'll kill me if I lose that boat. But what the heck? I take that bet. But if 61 does it, I'm taking your Corvette, the 71 Stingray.
Yes, that's my hombre. Easy win.
Good call, pal. We'll take care of everything.
Is out of the pits and ready for more.
admit this Mustang here is more powerful than my good old Thunderbolt. You're hitting an average speed of 180 miles per hour. Ha ha! That's goddamn wild! Hot damn! You just schooled that kid! Gauge is dropping fast. Anticipate your next move.
And that's a pit stop for 61.
You're doing a good job. Now keep it up. That's a move for the high lap reel, son. They'll be cursing your tailpipes for a month.
And the drivers are now halfway through the race. We are seeing very different pit lane strategies. Number 8 Bush has been called in by Team RCR for a refueling stop. How about a word about RCR Wiki, Sean?
My friend, hard to talk about RCR without mentioning the Hall of Famer Dale Earnhardt. 6-time Cup Series champion with this team between 1986 and 1994. Undoubtedly one of the greatest.
Yes, indeed, he will always remain a legend in the sport. And maybe today's race will give birth to other legends. 4 more laps, gentlemen.
Kiddo. You made that look pretty.
Watching the Nascar Motorfest Tour quarterfinal with just a few laps to go before we find out who will be in the semifinal.
Check out your gas gauge, boy. It's blinking red.
Someone's hitting the pit.
Far from over. Now speed up. Check out your gas gauge, boy. It's blinking red.
Team Henson's getting ready to attend to their driver.